There are some vendors where what the view they get is they have all these evaluations. They call these evals on agentic observability, where you can define an evaluation data point on your particular span. And what the view they give once the evals are calculated on a span, let's take concrete eval, right? Like say faithfulness. People have the ability to define faithfulness using LLM as a judge is a common thing that people use. There's a much more nuanced way to actually solve this problem. Instead of just showing all the spans, we go back to the aggregation point. We are going to just take the aggregates defined as some median, mean, or average, or geometric mean, or whatever it is. We'll let the user pick the mean, and then we'll show this over a period of time with time bends. If you want to answer the question, for the span that calls chat OpenAI, for my agentic application over a period of 3 days, what is the average hallucination for all the chat OpenAI calls on this agentic application? Let's say there are 1,000 calls. Instead of going to 1,000 times 24 times 3 days, what we can do is on a graph, we can show a line which shows on every single hour of the day, what was the average hallucination that chat OpenAI calls had defined. So this essentially what we'll do is we'll convert all your span data into a time series graph of our hallucination. From there, if you see any aberration, ideally, if there is no problem, you'd have a black line. If you see fluctuation, it gives the user the ability to click into that particular time bucket. Upon clicking the data point, you can see all the interactions or the spans that were captured in that particular session. What people can do one step further is take this input and output for this set of data, they narrow down and plot it on a UMAP and see if the context of the input and output over time in a 3D space, if they have drifted. So they can see if there is a clustering of all this input and output in one place and few are way behind or way away from the cluster. That is probably something they would want to investigate. That helps them further narrow down on what went wrong in the application.